Hi, Rob with Health Sidekick. Good morning, everyone. I wanted to talk to you about how to control your weight through your numbers. Remember, there's a couple of different ways to lose weight and control your weight, and that is that you can do it with diet. Certainly, some people are able to do that. I never could. Or you can control it by knowing what your numbers are. I'm going to tell you some key numbers to know. Your HSK prime number is obviously a key number to know because what this does is it's an algorithm that is automatically going to adjust based on the foods you're eating, the weight you're putting in. That's important to log your weight. And as far as logging food and exercise, you want to be as close as possible, but you don't have to measure and weigh every single morsel of food, but you want to try to be close. If you do that, what you'll do is you'll have a number that is fairly accurate when it comes to telling you how much food you can eat based on what you log and lose weight. And you can be in within 20 to 30 calories. So good news about that is you'll have an accurate number. But there's one other thing that you want to take a look at. Just having this HSK prime number isn't going to solve all your problems if you're trying to actually control or lose weight based on numbers. And that's what I do. I'm not as concerned with the food I eat as much as I am what my numbers are. That's how my mind works, and that's the way I've been able to lose weight. Macronutrients.
And I don't watch these that close, but I like to. I obviously you can set goals of what your macros should be, and if you go to the macronutrients, you can go ahead and look at it. So if you go to forums here and go to Talk Macro, it'll tell you to set your macro goals. It's good to look at, but that's my primary thing that I look at. I know some people macros are real important to them. Go ahead and do it if it works for you. The most important thing is my HSK prime number. But again, even though that's an all-inclusive number, it's not telling me the whole story because of one thing. What if I don't log certain days? Or what if I am not being honest with myself? You'd be surprised how many people out there, and I'm included in it. At this point, I don't do it in my life, but I certainly have done it in the past where I don't log certain things, or if it's a bad day, I don't log my weight, or I don't log for 2 or 3 days. Stupid. If I'm trying to control by my numbers, what happens is when I don't do that, what happens is all of a sudden my weight starts to get away from me. Now I told you this number is important to look at. My next important number to take a look at is my averages and analysis. This is simply going to tell me how much food I ate on average. This is my net calories over, for example, if I click on 7-day AVG, this is going to tell me how many calories I ate over the last 7 days on average. So I ate more some days, less some days, but on average I ate 1,718 calories, and I went ahead and I ate over my HSK prime number, and I gained 0.89 tenths of a pound. That might not seem like a lot to everybody, but what's going on is that you would be surprised, and I probably don't have to tell you how quickly this 0.89 tenths of a pound can turn into 8 pounds or 9 pounds. It's amazing how fast you can gain weight versus how slow weight comes off. I mean, you can literally gain 8 pounds in a period of a month, 2 months, and how that then as far as getting that weight off, it takes a long time and it's pretty simple to understand why. It's harder, for example, if my HSK prime numbers, again, let's just look at the numbers. If my HSK prime number is 1661, for me to lose weight, I have to eat underneath this number. Let's say for me to lose a pound over the next month, okay? Let's say I have to eat at a 30 or 40 calorie or 50 calorie deficit a day, and I'll probably lose a pound over the next month. Let's say I would have to eat 1,600 calories on average to lose a pound over the next month. That's 1,600 calories. Now, remember that 1,600 calories to lose a pound. Now, for me to gain a pound, for me to gain that same weight, I would have to eat again about instead of 1,600 calories, I would have to eat about 60 calories over my HSK prime number, or let's say 1,700 and just for argument's sake, 1,750 calories. Okay, so those are the two numbers that I have. Now, how much easier
is it for me to eat over 1,750 calories versus eat every day underneath 1,600 calories? It's a lot easier. And here's the other thing that you should know is that not only is it easier for me to eat over eat that 1,750 calories, but it's a lot easier for me to eat 1,800 calories or 2,000 calories or 3,000 calories or 4,000 calories. I can eat 4,000 calories in a day. I certainly can. I ever eat zero food? Well, that 4,000 calories in one day is equal to almost me having to eat 0 calories for 2 days in a row. You can see what I'm talking about. So understand, knowing these numbers, knowing your numbers are so important. So anyhow, make sure that you're looking at your averages because at least it will give you a true picture of what your weight's doing. Look at what's happening to your weight over the last 7 days. Click on the last 14 days. Try to be honest. At least be honest with yourself when you're logging your weight. I tell you, it's so crazy, and I understand it. Believe me, I don't like to have to put in high weigh-ins, which I have actually some higher. I've had some higher weigh-ins because again, I've showed you that I've actually gained some weight over the last 30 days and the last 60 days, right? So I don't like putting in high weigh-ins either. But be accountable is all you're doing is being accountable to yourself. And if you put in your data as honestly as possible, at least you'll have true numbers that you can work with, and you can control your weight versus with your numbers. You can control them with your numbers if you know them well enough. I hope that helps. If you ever need any help, always email me, rob@healthsidekick.com. You can also message me on the site, and I'm happy to go through and send you a private video about what your numbers look like and how to get better adept at understanding what to look for. I hope that helps. So remember, look at your averages on a daily basis. Are you gaining or losing weight on your 30-day, on your 14-day, on your 7-day? When you go back to your daily, try to stay underneath your HSK prime number. And if you're trying to lose weight, and on your daily log as honestly as you can and log your weight as well every day. Because remember, this number will adjust every time you log your weight. I hope that helps.